The anti-corruption dialogue was at the instance of the Presidential Advisory Committee Against Corruption. In his speech, Acting President Yemi Osinbajo charged European nations and other countries where Nigerians' monies are stolen to ensure their speedy return.
It should be made clear that corrupt practices will not only be punished wherever they are found, but that stolen property will be returned, stolen assets will be returned speedily.
For his part, the just confirmed Chief Justice of Nigeria, Justice Walter Onogen, says the judiciary is committed to the war against corruption. He, however, pointed out that where government prosecution teams are either weak or incompetent, judges would not deliver judgment in their favor if the evidence are not sufficient to convict those on trial.
When you have a shoddily investigated case, poorly prosecuted one, and you expect the judge, you expect him on balancing the scale to convict willy-nilly. That can never be done. I can assure you of that.
Chairman of the dialogue and renowned anti-corruption crusader, Professor Ibrahim Gambari, in his speech, cautioned Nigerians against celebrating corrupt public office holders. He noted that for government to end corruption, it must address poverty, hunger, and unemployment.
How can we be celebrating people who have been found guilty and sentenced for corruption? And we belong to the same nation? Is something wrong with us?
Speaking, the committee's chairman, Professor Itse Saga SAN, says corruption as a monster is still struggling to rear its ugly head in some government agencies, even under the Buhari administration.
You will not believe that with all that's going on, with all we are going through as a country, the NDDC, the Niger Delta Development Commission, which in my view is another name for uncompleted projects, has bought over 70 cars recently. Of these, 8 of them are super Lexus Jeeps, costing 78 million each. Nothing has happened. There's been no difference in customs since May 29, 2015. No difference. If you go to Tinkan Island, business is the same.
The heat of the event came when Mr. Jude Ilo spoke and stole the show. He hit hard at Professor Itse Saga, who had earlier condemned a cross-section of Nigerians for protesting against the Buhari administration.
Let me also, as a Nigerian, respond to Professor Saga. I think it's a little bit disconcerting. People who took to the streets did it because they believe in this country. There's nothing that they said in that demonstration that is false. They said the economy is bad, which is correct. They said that the Naira is doing badly, which is correct. They said they are hungry.
Other speakers at the event also called on government to strengthen institutions saddled with the responsibility of fighting corruption and follow due process of the law if it hoped to defeat corruption. As the stakeholders brainstorm on ways of strengthening the anti-corruption war, some of them are of the view that government should ensure that the anti-graft war is not limited to only those in the opposition or critics of the current administration. They said they are waiting for a period when those in the ruling party and some very close to those in government would face justice for alleged corrupt practices. From the old banquet hall here at the Asarok Presidential Villa, I'm Ikharo, attah, ITV News, Abuja.